the action. We got BulletAunt, resident female gamer, versus Arisdrotel. BulletAunt's playing some Babylonians. Babylon is actually one of my favorite civs to play against the Romans. This is the beginner map, like beginner match ace. We gotta play regular Black Forest. BulletAunt scouting sees that her opponent is on berries for some reason, despite having a really nice hunt and having killed all the hunt. Here he is. Okay. Arisdrotel is making his way onto this hunt. Okie dokie. Who is better? Yes. Get your points in now. Predictions in now. As I mentioned, Arisdrotel has quite a lot of experience under his belt on the ladder. But that being said, BulletAunt also has quite a lot of experience, and she's playing Babylon. And if I've learned anything from playing Babylon, it's that Babylon's pretty fucking good. Lessons by Grungy. Hopefully BulletAunt makes Grungy proud. Did he bet on her though? That's the true test of it. If you bet on her, you believe on her. Alright? I want to see that bet. Both players doing fairly well. I think, yeah, Arisdrotel missed a villager timing, unfortunately. But both of them are going to go for a fast second town center. And it looks like there is a gap. Not the best gap, but there is a gap between the storehouse placement. No ox cart here for BulletAunt yet. Exactly. Exactly. We got houses coming down for Arisdrotel. Just missing some food. Okay, he canceled his villager production, instead going for the Bronze Age. Not a bad idea. There's quite a lot of people on wood right now, so what you should be doing at this point in time is like moving some guys off of wood and putting them onto your stone, so that by the time age 2 is finished, you can actually have all the resources necessary to get your town center up quickly. So that's exactly, it looks like what BulletAunt's doing. She has the 300 wood and not gathering too much above that, and then she's gonna have just in time for age 2 to queue up, and this is pretty good. 3 minutes 30 seconds if she just pays attention. Let's get that second town center down. Boom, there it is. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. That's a really good timing by BulletAunt. Captain J solo. He just needs to make sure not to overgather stone. Yeah, perfect. Has just enough, or maybe one armor upgrade, and then you're good to go. Getting some houses to make sure she doesn't get housed. Excellent, like this. Got loom. Don't think you need the healing one for... It's more important to get up that second villager, but in the meantime, Arisdrotel is getting up another engineer. He's getting handsaw. Both players getting handsaw, so this is good. And finally breaking ground on his second town center. But in the meantime, he's got a Praetorium up. We know how powerful Decorions can be in the early game, especially under TC fire. They pretty much chew up. They have 50 pierce armor, so they can stay under TC fire for quite a long time. BulletAunt hopefully can see this. She'll hopefully see this. Maybe one or two coming out, and he can really only make 1 or 2 with the amount of gold villagers he has right now. So, ooh, and like this, early walls coming out here for BulletAunt. They only cost wood, right? So it's quite easy to wall off your base. Okay. Only 1 TC making villagers right now. She needs to make sure to pump villagers out of both TCs. But Arisdrotel is not making any villagers, so point for BulletAunt. She's got the ox carts going here, so she's trying to get up her food eco. Hopefully she'll get up some barracks soon as well. I like this, another wall. So the one place that Arisdrotel could raid her from is going to be in the middle, and she's going to be hopefully set up very much so in the middle of her base with some lancers, with some spearmen. We got 2 Decorions out here. Let's see the villagers. 27 villagers to the 22. So BulletAunt doing really, really, really well to keep up her villager production. She doesn't have any gold right now. She's starving for gold. And without gold, she can't make anything else. But she has lots of wood, so getting up an archer range. I've been really loving Babylonian archers. They only cost 10 gold, so if you do have lots and lots of wood in the bank, it's like a really, really good investment to increase the amount of pop you have. But she's playing Babylon, so I don't know what I was thinking, but she's going double stables. So excellent play by her. Doing what Babylon does best, just needs to get to the 3rd age. Ooh, you don't see this often by the Roman player. In fact, okay, excellent. He's queuing up a whole bunch, but he's getting the SPQR. Minus 10% cost, minus 10% training time to try to make up that gap in villager production. So 28 to the 35 from BulletAunt, who has plenty of resources now. She can be pumping out lots of lancers, and she's doing that. Okay, a barracks, excellent. This is what I'd like to see. I think she just spotted these Decorions, which is why. I like this from both players too. They're getting like watch posts across the map. Another watch post here. I like it a lot. Gardens, I often forget. many games I forget to make gardens. They're super good. If you don't know, gardens, not only do they give you food per second, just passive food per second, which is great, and then they also decrease the training time. So Lancers train in 16 seconds, but we will check back later in the game how much Lancers train in. Should be able to catch off. Oh, just snuck right through. Let's see here, Arisdrotel getting up some farms quite early, but he is still nothing in his queue. So 38 villagers to the 47. So not utilizing the SBQR that he did research, but he has Decorions, and Decorions are scary. And he actually has a market lineup. Ooh. That is excellent. Unfortunate that he didn't make his market line on this side, because then that would be a really, really good market line. But any market line is better than no market line, is what I would say. And especially for Rome, it's super important. These Decorions are monsters, absolute units. So I am going to be worried for BulletAunt in case something happens. But that's what these spearmen are for. And really just going for, well, she's going for this hunt over here, I think. Yes she is. Okay. Arisdrotel cleans up everything in his base. BulletAunt's continuing to just macro up 55 villagers to the 44, getting pharmacology, and I think she should be able to click up to age 3. Arisdrotel has already done it, and she'll need like age 3 units and age 3 techs to really beat the Roman Decorion. So excellent job queuing that up. She's also getting tons and tons of stone, I think. I think she might have just like focused all of her guys on stone as they came out, but hopefully she'll get some wood. She'll get some armory upgrades. She already got an armory here. It's got a ton of houses. She has enough wood, enough gold to make some more. Oh, like this. I like this. Snuck in again. It has enough wood, has enough gold to get even more gardens. So she needs to make sure not to get caught off by this. This is not a fair fight. Lancers versus Decorions. Decorions just so much stronger. It does pick up the engineer who is trying to heal or repair the Praetorium. By age 3, clicked up for BulletAunt. Lancer champion in queue. 3rd town center, I'm sure. Going to be made anytime now. Royal Guards being created. Interesting choice. Royal Guards are effective against infantry. Not sure what the plan is. Excellent. 3rd town center going up. It's going to help her with even more villager production, and then she can make a market line. God dang! BulletAunt's on her game today. Making a market line back here for the really good trade for the 3rd TC. Continuing to raid with these Lancers. Really containing Arisdrotel in his base. Like, this is not a wall you want to be making. Ideally, right? You want to have exactly what BulletAunt has, like a complete horizontal pathway. Like, you want this whole horizontal pathway right here, so that your market lines can have the full effect. But by cutting yourself off here, or by BulletAunt, protecting or continuing to raid on this side of the map, and keeping Arisdrotel in his face, that's really limiting the effectiveness of his caravans. That being said, free trades are still bad, regardless of how many more villagers you have. 70 villagers to the 55. So yeah, that's not that crazy of a lead, right? And right now, she's sending these Lancers to their death. He's queuing up a bunch of caravans. Don't be afraid to queue up like 10 caravans, right? You have the pop cap, you have the resources. Queue up 10 caravans so you don't forget. And they are queued to this far town center. One thing I will say, I like the use. I really like the use of these guard towers. They're only 50 stone. Ooh, okay. Armies are clashing. Decorions are just so strong though. But I think there's one spearman in the mix here. Spearmans are such a good counter to anything that, or just to the Decorions that the Roman army is going to make. So I'm surprised that BulletAunt's not getting more of them. She is instead getting some armory upgrades, so I like that. How many? She has 6 people on stone back here. Stopped making. How good is this market line? 112 versus the 51 of Arisdrotel. But the longer BulletAunt leaves her opponent alone, the longer her advantage is going to dry up. Because at some point, it's actually going to be more advantageous to have less villagers than more. But she's making good use. She has some units here. She's going to take out these walls. These walls are so big. Oh man. Spearmen are the biggest trap. Oh, she needs to make sure not to lose these Lancers. Stop. BulletAunt. No. It's not that important to get the wall. No, BulletAunt. This isn't PvE. You gotta take out the units first. She's getting Royal Guards, I guess, to fight against the Spearmen, but the beauty with Lancers is that Lancers actually beat. Arisdrotel's trying to take out, or trying to re-establish map control so that he can get this far town center. Ooh, we got Centurions in the mix. Oh, I like that. So Arisdrotel doesn't have much population, but when he does, he's using them to make really wise units, like really strong units. No Quillifers yet, but we got some Clinicuses, we got some Decorions. And now with that, like, both players are going to be even. They're going to have like really good market lines. And it's going to come down to whoever gets the was a better army composition and who uses their army effectively. BulletAunt has such a massive army right now, and hopefully she uses it. How many stables does she have? 4 stables. Ooh, forward fortresses, another forward fortress. Strong officer army here for Arisdrotel.
What is this?
But hopefully he can reroute his caravans to this far side of the map. Fortress being made to make sure that BulletAunt can't push into this exposed market line region. Siege workshops being created for some Scorpios. Scorpios are really good. BulletAunt just sends his units, like her units, to fight the wall and then doesn't pay attention to her units. She just goes for the wall, eh? And just hopes she takes it out in time, and she does. So hopefully now that she can focus. Oh, she's going straight for the fortress. Okay, not the worst idea. The Royal Guards are actually doing quite a lot of good work, and the Lancers are trying to get on the engineer. Might be able to pick it off in time. Here come the reinforcements for the spearmen. The sound of the glass breaking is actually so cool. BulletAunt has armory upgrades. She's got tons of Lancers in queue. But now she's down in population. That sort of woke up Arisdrotel to start making a bunch more units. He's making equests, which are much stronger against Lancers than any spearmen are. He's got his caravans up, going to the far TC. But we got some sappers in the mix. And I think BulletAunt also has some siege towers. Excellent. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Making a bunch more production. Really making that map control work for her. She's age 3. Can go to age 4 fairly soon. She's getting fortified towers. Double wall. Babylonian walls aren't the strongest, but they are better than nothing. Even got a wall here. Would love a double wall over here again. And now actually, since he's getting some equests up, she's going in again to take out the wall. Just needs to make sure that her main army doesn't worry about the wall and worries about the army. Oh, the siege tower falls, and I think Arisdrotel's taking a good fight here. This is really good for him. BulletAunt sort of sacrificed her whole army, and what remains is all of the officer units from Arisdrotel. Arisdrotel actually going to the 4th age, so he's really turned things around. I did not expect this. BulletAunt, she had everything she needed. I think she can queue up to age 4 right now, and she should be able to just click that button, but she's making sure she gets wants to get that back fortress up. The Lancers are going to come in here and save the day. Oh, I think BulletAunt spotted the hole. The opportunity that she can take to open up the wall into Arisdrotel's base. Okay, this is excellent. So she's going to take down this wall. She's going to have free reign into the market line of her opponent. And she has all this map control established. She just needs all of her... She needs to bring her units right here, right now. As she breaks this wall. Where's Arisdrotel's army? Oh, it's making its way here to go and defend this. Let's see what BulletAunt can do in the meantime. It doesn't look like much. She's being stopped by the reinforcements. And here comes the army of Arisdrotel. Excellent forts by BulletAunt, though. Just needs to make sure to queue up to the 4th age. She needs those H4 armory upgrades. Because it looks like Arisdrotel actually has those. Now the Lancers are taking some good charge attacks, but needs to wait for the rest of the army. This is a really scary H4 army that's being cut off by its own wall. Oh no. It's being walled in. The mounted archers are doing good work, but the Corians have such good pierce armor that mounted archers just aren't like that good against them. Yeah, it needs to keep kiting with them. Oh, the Scorpios did such good damage. Oh, this is going to be a slugfest. An absolute slugfest. As long as BulletAunt can focus. Oh, she's queued up H4. Excellent, excellent. She has lots more resources. Queuing up a ton of Lancers. Hopefully she can get her, her siege tower to do some damage over here. There's nothing really to defend this. Oh no, where's your siege tower going? BulletAunt. Oh, what do we got? Oh, 50% gold cost for all of the legionaries, or all of the officer units here. Another fortress going up. But I saw the Palantonian. Where is it? That's jokes. The Palantonian is going to be what's going to clinch the victory, I think. Oh, but here are the Rams siege towers I was talking about. And there's nothing here to defend it because BulletAunt was distracting on the other side of the map. So hopefully with this this fortress can go down. She's breaking in with these Lancers and mounted archers. So really good defense, right? Like he's going to have these 3 guard towers or fortresses in the mix. And then here comes her whole army to try to take out the rest of the economy of Arisdrotel. But he does have 4,000 gold, so we will see if this is going to be enough. I like this, running with the mounted archers. Hopefully it's going to be what's going to be used to take out all the caravans. The walls are being broken. Siege towers are into the base. The Corians are being taken out, and now BulletAunt should be able to take out the far TC. But I don't think she saw it. I don't think she sees it. She might see it now with those 2 royal guards coming into the mix. But the army of Arisdrotel is still at a place. He's allowing his whole entire base to be destroyed just so he can take out that fort. I think that's a mistake, and BulletAunt just gonna keep putting on the pressure. She needs her 4th town center. She's getting it up right now, so that she can get that extra pop that Arisdrotel has access to. She's just running into the base. I think she's going for the market line potentially. She's gonna go right for it. No, she's going for siege towers, the siege workshop. No, Bullet, what are you doing? This wall's been recreated. No, you gotta. Okay, this Palantonian should be able to be taken out. Royal Guards coming here to take it out. Oh no, it's being repaired by the engineer. The engineer is repairing it so quick. I was wondering why I wasn't going down. Okay. BulletAunt. She's got a ton of Royal Guards queued up. They are excellent units, but what about Lancers though? Where are the Lancers? Okay. Let's see the villager count. 108 to 80. You would not expect to see that from the amount of resources that BulletAunt has. I think how many gardens does she have? She's putting up more gardens here. But I think, yeah, the caravan line of 50. Still only getting 50. So oh no! Looks like Arisdrotel didn't change all of his caravans over to the farther TC. Still a large portion of them are going to the main TC. And actually, because he was able to defend so well, these legionaries look so cool. Oh my god. Golden legionaries? But because she was able to defend for so long and so well, like... sorry, Arisdrotel was able to defend so well. He hasn't had to expend all of the same resources that BulletAunt was expending to make headways into the base. But okay, finally, BulletAunt's going for the market line, and she sort of dodged all these E-quests, and she will be able to get it in time, I think, which is good. That's excellent, excellent. A raid, a worthwhile raid. Needs these Palantonans to be in the mix as well. Not sure what she's worrying about at home. Just open up this Palantonan champion so it can do good damage against the fortress. Okay, now she's opening it up. It might go down just in time. Oh no. Okay, excellent. She saved it. Marker line's down. No more gold coming in, but Arisdrotel has such a big bank. The only issue is that there's not a lot of space in your base for actual production facilities, so he's only got like 2 buildings to make anything from. He should be popping down like tons and tons more production facilities. He does still have this massive army, but BulletAunt has done such a good job of protecting their base that there's nothing he could do. I don't know where he's running to here. New fortress has been created. New market line has been created, but all of his caravans are still chilling here in his base. Oh, what's going on? There we go. BulletAunt needs to just regroup with their army and then push in one more time. Okay, did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. BulletAunt's production is just way better though. So I think in the long run, she should be able to win this game. Especially with this single engineer building the wonder. Not something you see every day. BulletAunt says, haha, anything you can do, I can do better. And gets up a wonder of her own, but I think she doesn't even need a wonder. She should be able to end the game right here, right now. Got ton of Mountain Archer champions, got Royal Guards in the mix just to defend as the meat line. I will say though, you have tons of population in queue. You just gotta wait half a second more. This is the play. This is the play, 100%. Okay, Mountain Archers doing work to destroy everything. We got, oh my god, 2 Castellums. 2 Castellums. We got 2 Praetoriums that had the upgrade and nobody's using it. This might be the first time I've actually seen a Roman Wonder get up, if it does get up. BulletAunt suffering a little bit for gold, but I think Arisdrotel just lost all of his gold as well. So I think it's going to be BulletAunt's game to take. The wonder goes up, the timer starts, but it will fall just as quickly as... Oh no, all these caravans are going to die. No, the march of the caravans yet again, but this time it's a slaughter. And BulletAunt takes it. Her first victory in Community Challenge. Well done, well done. Equus do die too loudly. That's a weird comment, Ruber, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Also, Clinicus has died too loudly. Like the glass breaking. Well played for both players. I thought Arisdrotel had that in mid game. Like BulletAunt had a much cleaner opening. She had a stronger second TC timing. Got her production facilities up faster. But then those Decorions, the lack of Spearmen, and then the good raids, but raids that ultimately cost her time and resources, help shift the game balance in Arisdrotel's favor. But yeah, just the lack of production was a real issue. Unfortunately. But there you go. That's the beauty of the Wonder. We had the Babylon Gardens being made. And the Colosseum was made. Awesome, awesome. Well, guys, I think that's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me. Any other thoughts? Any other questions? Look out for Roman tournament announcements, potentially. That's all I'm gonna say.